Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we horse around at the Equestrian Expo in Novi, sample the finger-licking good barbecue at Slows Bar.B.Q, and then we visit the local Filipo Marc Winery in Clinton Township, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Have you ever wanted to ride a bull? Or rope a steer? Well, you can do all that and more at the Novi Equestrian Expo at the Suburban Collection Showplace. Yeehaw!
Nice to see you as well. Welcome back.
This is a pretty unique event, an equestrian show.
Yes, indeed. Anything that has to do with horses is here in the facility.
Now, you know, I was reading that we have an abundant amount of horses in southeastern Michigan. I wasn't aware there were so many.
Well, you know, and all over Michigan for sure, but people don't realize in southeastern Michigan, even in the more urbanized area, equestrian activities is still a major part of people's life. We actually have a model horse area, so, you know, people that like to collect and do those types of things.
Wow.
We have a lot of entertainment that's geared towards the whole entire family. Of course, we have, you know, different exhibits, different displays for people to buy and see things and so forth. And activities for the kids in the youth pavilion. We have pony rides, the bull riding, and all of that they can do here at the equestrian show.
And you're actually going to have a rodeo inside.
Yes, indeed. We actually doubled the size of our main arena this year, built it to certain specifications for a rodeo. They brought in all the cage and gear area and built out a full-blown rodeo arena. And that's a sanctioned event for the Michigan High School Rodeo Association. It's actually in conjunction with the National High School Rodeo Association. And we even have participants from Canada coming in.
Oh my goodness, it's big
Indeed,
time.
Indeed, and it's all part of the price for the ticket to the show, too.
Okay, all right, so, well, can we take a look around and see some of the exhibitors and the fun little things to do?
Absolutely, love to do it.
Okay, so with the mini mania, what does that mean? These people are maniac about their little horses? They're adorable.
Some might call them crazy, but actually this is a great feature of the show. And all these are mini actual horses, and the owners decorate them all up. And it's all for display and all for show.
So are you allowed to go up and then pet the horses?
Absolutely.
Oh. Well, you guys all look adorable. I love the flower and the badge.
This is a learning process that we take out to schools for teaching kids what barns were all about. This is an actual 8th scale of a barn that's out in Wisconsin. We teach the kids how to put it together. They learn the heritage of what barns are about.
Okay, so like model cars, people are also building model horses. Is that what's going on here?
Well, a lot of them are made by Breyer Manufacturing, and then we have a lot that people can customize or called artist resins, where a lot of them are one of a kind that they customize and paint. The detail is quite.
So they're being judged at this point.
Absolutely.
Yep. They're setting up and getting ready for judging, and they can earn national recognition and cards that allow them to go to the national competition once a year.
Wow. So this is acrobats and horse riding combined.
Right. This is the Rack Riders vaulting team. They can do all kinds of, riding acrobatics, and then also on the vaults, the steady vaults themselves. It's just a lot of fun, and the kids are really, really talented.
Well, Blair, I want to thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for coming.
I see there's
very much.
a lot to discover, so I'm going to go take a look on my own, okay?
Indeed. Wander around, have a great time. Thank you.
And of course, one of the things I love about expos is the shopping. They've got all kinds of Western wear for sale here, all of these boots. I don't know, I've got my eye on some pink ones back here that are pretty cute. Okay, and if you're looking for the place to buy the saddle for your horse so you can ride in style, this is the place to come. We've got traditional, we've got some, looks like they're customized saddles over there. Some that are more ornate, kind of blinged up. So giddy up, giddy up! Hey, if you're looking for a horse and buggy, got them here, nice comfy seat. Got a whole bunch of different styles here. One back there looks like that looks like something out of a wedding. Okay, so dinner's ready. I've always wanted to do that. So with this, I'm going to transform into the rhinestone cowgirl. Love it. These are so cute. Aren't they beautiful? Look, I just helped make a sale. So you think I'd make it in the Wild West with this purse? I think so. So how much fun for the little kid? Something they don't get to do every day. She's practicing roping the steer and pulling it along on wheels. It's our future cowgirls of America right here. Well, the Novi Equestrian Expo has turned me a little bit country. And whether you're new to the equestrian world or a lifelong horse lover, this expo is sure to offer some good old-fashioned fun. This is the Michigan Movie Magazine, and we are going to see this magazine come to life at the annual Uptown Film Festival. It's a premiere of Michigan-made movies.
We're showing fantastic movies with Michigan people, Michigan producers. I'm shaking, I'm so excited.
The film festival's open to the public, to everyone, right?
That's correct. You can buy a ticket for $10 and see any of the movies in the course of the weekend. It's great recognition for local filmmakers. It's great exposure for national filmmakers. And it shows a real variety we have here in Michigan.
We're hoping to be back year after year with this, now the Uptown Movie Festival, and I think it's exciting.
What do you think about a venue like this here in Birmingham to premiere one of your films? This event
I think it's amazing. I get to come home. I have my parents now who are here, and my mom made me chocolate chip cookies.
This is fantastic. It just brings an energy to Michigan, to the area.
Film Detroit.
It's an experience that I don't think a lot of people from Michigan get to experience.
I really commend the folks at the Uptown Film Festival for everyone to showcase these great Michigan films.
Okay, well, it's about to start, the main event. We're all piling in. Have you ever wondered where you can get mouth-watering, finger-licking good barbecue? Well, I've got the answer for you. And it's not just a summertime treat. You can get your favorite dishes hot off the grill all year long at Slows Bar.B.Q. And it's right here in Corktown. Now this cool-looking thing, this is how we get in. So come on, follow me. Well, the interior in here is really cool. They've got all this exposed brick and woodwork, and it's real cozy and homey feeling. But the most important thing is the smell. The smoked barbecue smell hits you the moment you enter the door. Can't wait to try it.
Everyone loves barbecue. You know, we have great support from the city, the suburbs. So it's been wonderful. It's a family atmosphere. We don't have to do black tie or anything like that. We decided on barbecue based on the urban barbecue movement that was happening out of New York, and it's an American culinary art. Our chef Brian, who's trained at Chic in Chicago and worked under other great chefs there and here in Detroit. These are the old joists and studs that we used. When we planed them down and cleaned them up, they became a beautiful finish material.
Oh yeah, gorgeous, wow.
And all the trim, we were able to also sand and strip those, and we used them on the bar and all around on some of the other walls. We tried to reuse as much of the old building as we could.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, I like the nice bar, nice open bar right in the middle too.
Thank you. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite parts. We have over 100 beers, 20 taps. Majority are all imports and craft beers. We also have 26 bourbons, which is quite a selection. So,
wow.
Of course, barbecue and bourbon together, you know, it's old tradition.
What sort of dishes can you expect to find on the menu?
We're kind of all over the South. We have our, our North Carolina vinegar-based sauce that's great with our pork. We do the St. Louis style rib, a baby back rib. We even do the Texas style brisket here. There's some Cajun influence also where we'll have some jambalaya, some gumbo, and other things like that. And of course, Southern soul food has been influential.
Well, can I see how the food is made? I mean, is it?
Definitely. The Southern Pride is on right now, so let's go see what it's working on.
Okay. And then this is where the meat is all smoked?
Yep. This is our Southern Pride.
Southern Pride?
Yep. This is we smoke all of our meats with hickory and applewood.
Oh.
And it's the primary source for heat, but what it's really doing is the flavor of barbecue is smoke. So the smoke is turned into this rotisserie and flavors the meats up to 16 hours for some of them.
Oh, wow, okay. So then the meat goes on, meat's on the other side then?
Yep. This is a rotisserie, so it's self-base, and the smoke is introduced from the backside from the firebox, and these are our pork butts, which is our pulled pork entree and our pulled pork sandwich. They all cook evenly, and they get the same kind of smoke, the same kind of flavor. They get the same rubs.
Okay, Phil, what do we have here? This looks good.
This is the reason. Let's start here. This is the reason why we opened the place. This is the pulled pork sandwich, and topped with coleslaw and pickle wedges, topped with our North Carolina vinegar-based sauce.
And then, of course, these are...
The other reason I would say is the baby backs, which are just terrific here. So they come with a dry rub on them, and then you're allowed to sauce as you wish, but they really don't need a thing. They're perfect. And they're served here with mom's green beans. You can, of course, get any side you want.
And then this is a signature salad of yours?
This is the Charles Bronson, yes. Topped with caramelized onions, Gouda, and bacon.
Now, and this is?
This is an appetizer. It's the split pea and okra fritter, topped with the pickle garnish. Wonderful hot sauce that accompanies it also.
And then this is the mac and cheese that I'm anxious to try.
Yes, it's a great side, or you can get it as an entree also.
And then this doesn't really look like barbecue.
It's Texas brisket, which is, of course, on the border of Mexico, so we do some brisket enchiladas. That's topped with our slow spicy sauce.
Cool. All right, so where should we start?
Well, I would say anywhere, yeah, but that mac and cheese is ready to go for sure.
Oh, Phil, you were right.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's nice and crisp on top.
There's a kick to it.
Yeah, it's not too it's not too hot. It's not overwhelming, but yeah, there's definitely some flavor there. That's a vinegar-based sauce from North Carolina.
Oh, that's tasty.
It's got a little spice to it, also.
Really good. That is delicious. That's delicious. Okay. Now this is finger licking.
Yes, this is the baby back, and you can eat it however you want it. But yeah, I pull it apart, dip it in some sauce. Those are terrific. Your baby back's going to be a little more lean, less succulent than your St. Louis.
Phil, this has such a great smoked flavor.
It really absorbs into the meat.
It's really, really good. And I want to thank you for showing me around, and as a Detroiter, for bringing the urban barbecue to Detroit.
Thank you. We're really glad to be here.
And if you would like some comfort food that really sticks to your ribs, then bring your appetite to Slows Bar.B.Q. are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Millennium Metro Tours has special auto show tours, and the Suburban Collection hosts the ultimate fishing show. The auto show unveils the latest in automotive design, and American Idiot features the music of Green Day. Embrace winter at Plymouth Ice Festival. Then watch glass blowers create dragons and more. Million Dollar Quartet is based on a true rock and roll story, and the Queen of Rock and Soul comes to the soundboard. Sesame Street superheroes save the day at the Fox, and Rochester's Fire and Ice Fest features fireworks and more. Ferndale hosts their annual Blues Festival, and delicacies abound during Birmingham's Restaurant Week. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. I'm in Clinton Township at the Filipo Marc Winery, where owners Gerard and Tressa scour the globe for everything wine related, and it pays off because when you walk through the door, you feel like you're transported right into Italy itself. Okay, Wine Novice, Wine Diva, they've got you covered. They've got all kinds of really neat accessories. This is a wine bottle holder, stiletto red peel. How cute. Beautiful wine glass coasters. Just every little nook and cranny has something really unique. They also have a large variety of hand-painted accessories, all done by local artists. And then, what really fooled me, behind me, perfect for your boat, bikers, this is plastic. Can you believe it? They've got beautiful ones over here. These are etched plastic. If you don't want to take your glassware outside, your nice crystal outside, I was fooled. Okay, even wine clothing. And of course, very exquisitely done. So, Gerard, tell me a little bit about Filipo Marc Winery. I mean, it's just beautiful when you walk into the place.
Well, thanks for mentioning that. We're a bonded winery. We get all the grapes shipped in from all over the world, and we blend, ferment, and process here. And we're really big on education, so people should feel very comfortable when they come in to visit our location. We want everybody to know that everybody starts off equal here, and it's okay to not know everything. All I want to know is, are you interested in learning about wine, and are you interested in getting into wine? And after that, the world gets easier. The world gets easier. And then right. I see behind you, you've just got, are these all different flavors? Are these... Yes, now this is what we call our fruited wine wall here. Fruited wine. All of our wines are based with grape first. For instance, we make a Riesling, a Merlot, a Cabernet, but then we add in pureed fruit in the third stage to give it a natural sweetness. They're a little lighter in alcohol, so this isn't serious wine. This is more of what we call just kick back and enjoy. And these are beautifully arranged. These are all of your more traditional wines that are your non-fruit? We've got it set up where the lightest and semi-sweet wines are there in the white category, and they're driest and heaviest as you come to this end. Then the same thing in the red category, our lightest and sort of semi-sweet, if you will, and then they go farther into the more complex and heavier reds. And then on this end here, we have more of what we call our premiums. We only have a few wines that are above the $12 range, and that's what these are. And then you also make these labels when people come in. That's we have the ability to make a custom label, whether it's an individual bottle for somebody that wants to just say thank you, or for a wedding or a special occasion. Or we do multiples for larger events like the wedding itself. So when you have the wine tastings, it happens right here in this cozy little environment? Yeah, the idea is we wanted to feel kind of like you were in your Tuscan villa and we were going to have a party out in the garden. This room can be expanded to accommodate up to 30 people. Also, when somebody walks in at any time, they can just come back here and sample some of your wines. They may. We allow them to sample any 3 selections of the wines that we have. So what we're really gaining is client confidence in our product. Yeah, because you have, what, over 80? Over 80 selections of wine. We're pretty much going to find something that can work for you. Very tailored to everybody's taste. Okay, so this is our blending room. This is where we keep all of our tanks, and they range from what is called a 50-liter tank down here. These are our 300-liter vats, and we do have a couple of larger vats, 500-liter. We're producing almost 9,000 bottles of wine. The beauty of the stainless steel is that we have the flexibility that I can make a dessert wine, and then the next time around I might make a Riesling or one of our fruited specialty wines, but we won't get any residual flavor from the last batches that would get into the next wine and change its flavor and style. Now, I had a little pre-hand understanding that you like Pinot Noir.
Yes.
Well, I just happen to have one that I opened.
I like it. What is it?
This is Pinot Noir is the name of the grape, and there's also Pinot Grigio. That's the white. So I'm going to pour this one for you.
Okay.
And we're going to start you off with just a small amount. The first thing that you're going to notice is its color, okay? And the best way to see the color is to look through it from the angle, okay? If you can't see through it at all, it's a very full-bodied wine, but if it's pretty clear, then it's a relatively light-bodied wine.
Okay.
Okay? Then you're going to take the glass and just give it a little spin. When you spin red wines, especially, it aerates the wine, and the fumes are going to rise in the glass. Breathe it in. And you really do train your sense of smell to be very acute, and you're going to get a lot more of the experience out of the wine. You go, I did notice that cherry or that apple. Now, when you taste the wine, I want you to just take a small sip.
Okay.
Sip. And hold. Now just open your mouth a little bit and breathe over it. Swallow. And then exhale. Can you get all of that experience? I mean, where it fills your mouth and you get a lot more out of it. But this is where we did a full analysis to better understand how good am I going to like this with my meal.
Well, Gerard, thank you so much. I have learned so much information today.
It was a pleasure. Welcome.
Yeah, and whether you are a novice or an expert, if you come to a wine tasting at Filipo Marc Winery in Clinton Township, I can guarantee you're going to learn something too, because this man really knows his wine. So.
Hi, I'm Mayor. I want to tell you I'm from Jersey, but when I come to Detroit, my favorite spot is Dave & Buster's.
Hi, I'm Deb from Royal Oak, and the things I like about the D are the Coney Islands, the zoo, and the museums. I like polar bears.
Closer than you think, it's what you're searching for. And like a river runs, there's always something more. There's nations coming together where the spirit flies. So many songs we sang, so many games we played. And where the past left off, we still embrace the day. With a heart of a champion and a hero's pride. And now we're letting you know, so get ready to go. It's all happening here. What's new in the D? Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. What it's like in the D. It's everywhere you look, in everything you see. A conscience so complete, a heritage so deep. And no one can resist when Smokey sings. And so we're letting you know, now get ready to go. It's all happening here. What's new in the D? Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. It's all happening here, right here in the D. Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. It's all happening here, what it's like in the D. It's all happening here, what it's like in the D. It's all happening here.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.